everyone, I'm coming on today to share with you how I made these glam, personalized candle holders using my Cricut Explorer 3. Welcome back to my channel, and I am your host, Petal is Blessed. I came up with this neat idea to personalize candle holders that you can give away as gifts. You can make it for yourself, and I'm using these items from Cricut and the dollar store and more. So let's get into how we're going to make these glam personalized candle holders. Okay, I'm starting with this vase that I have from the Dollar Tree. Well, it's like a little glass vase, and I'll be using these stones, and I'll be using some Mod Podge. Okay, so I'm just going to put the Mod Podge all over the container, and then we're just going to add our stones. I'm going to set it aside to dry for a few hours, and then I'll come back and add some more Mod Podge and some more stones in the spaces where they all have fallen off. Okay, everything is all dry, so now I'm going to go back in with some more Mod Podge and fill in the spaces where we need to add more stones. Now I have a vase here from the Dollar Tree, and I taped it off with some painter's tape because I'm just going to put the stones on just the bottom part of this vase. And again, I'm using some Mod Podge. Then I'm just going to let it dry a little bit and come back in and fill in our empty spaces. Okay, so now it's dry, and we're just filling in the empty spaces that's needed with some more rocks. Alright everyone, this is our vase. It's all dry, so I'm going to use some black acrylic paint and paint over our stones. And I'm going to repeat the same steps on our vase, painting in the stones at the bottom of our vase. Now everything is all dry, so I am going to add some of this glam sheet here that I have from BB Craft, and we're going to decorate our vase. And I cut it into strips. This bling sheet comes with a self-adhesive on the back, so you don't need any extra glue. So we're just going to take off the backing and then place it onto our DIY. Now it's time to go into Cricut Design Space to get what we want to put on our candle holders. So I wrote out the word Diva, and I want like a shadow background on it, so it's called Offset. So I just pressed the little thing on top that says Offset, and then you can make the background bigger or smaller. You set it to how you want it. So I got what I want, so I saved it. So now I separate the two pieces, and I'm going to put this piece in pink so I can see the difference, and then I put the top layer over it, and if you like how it looks, then you can make it, which I do. So I'm going to press make it and send it to my Explorer 3 to be cut. And as you see, I am cutting on a mat because the Explorer 3 can use a mat, or you could use it without a mat. It has both options. Okay, now we're going to clean our surface with some rubbing alcohol so our vinyl can stick to it very well. Just clean the surface. And here is the image I got out of Design Space. It's a lady's head. It's so nice. Design Space has lots of images, logos, sayings for you to choose from, and you just choose what you want and send it to your Cricut to be printed. So I cut the lines on the transfer tape so it can lay down more flat. It makes it easier to lay down on a rounded surface. So as you see, I'm just pressing it down. And I'm going to use my scraper and burnish our vinyl onto the vase. Just scraping it down to make sure that it sticks very well. And then I just take my time and peel back the transfer tape. And now for our words Diva. I put down the first part already, which is the outline, I don't know what you would call it, offset. And now I'm just going to add the words. So again, I'm cutting into the transfer tape to help it lay down better. If you're putting something onto a flat surface, not curved, then you don't need to cut into the transfer tape. But if it's a curved surface, it will help it lay down much better. And again, I'm just going to burnish it onto our vase, and then I will remove the transfer tape. And you do it slowly, because if in case anywhere is lifting, you can just rub it back down. Like right here. So I'm just going to scrape it some more. And then there you go. And then the A again. Okay, so we're just going to take our two pieces, use some E6000, and glue them together. For our second DIY, we have another little vase here from the Dollar Tree, and I'll be putting some of these stones on it, and I'll be using some Mod Podge again to put the stones onto our vase. For our next vase, I taped off the top part of the vase with some painter's tape. And we're going to put these stones just along the top. But this time, I'm going to be using some hot glue. So I just place the hot glue onto the vase, and then I'm just going to throw the rocks onto it. I like this way better. To me, it's faster, and you don't get a lot of fall off with the rocks like you do with the Mod Podge, because the rocks just slide everywhere. With the glue, they stay where you put it, and I think it's much faster. So our small vase is all dry. So now I am going to use some silver paint and paint our vase all over. And now I'm just going to add some paint to the top part of our tall vase. Now the vase is all dry, so I'll be using some of these bling sheets here I got from the dollar store, and we'll be adding them to our vase. Next, I went back into Cricut Design Space, got the monogram that I wanted, and then I sent it to my Explorer 3 to be printed. Or I should say, to be cut. Okay, I did the offset again with my monogram with the P, and I am just rubbing it onto the transfer tape, which is a stronger transfer tape because it is a shimmer, which is a glitter. And now I'm using the regular vinyl, so I just use the regular transfer tape, And we are going to scrape it down, varnish it onto the transfer tape. Next, I'm cleaning the surface again to lay down our vinyl. And next, I'm just cutting in little dents onto our transfer tape to help lay down our vinyl much better. Then I'm just going to use the scraping tool again to burnish our vinyl onto our vase. Just scrape it down very well. And then we're just going to slowly remove the transfer tape. Now it's time to add our letter P. And now I'm just going to cut some slits, which I totally forgot. But I'm just going to cut some slits in it to help lay it down more smooth and flat. Then we're just going to take our scraper and burnish our vinyl onto the vase. And then I'm slowly going to remove our transfer tape. And then when we're all done, we're going to use some E6000 and glue our two pieces together. And here are our glam personalized candle holders. I love how they turned out. This would be perfect as a gift for a loved one or even something for yourself. I love the monogram with the letter P. That's for me. That's for Petal is Blessed with the letter P. I love how it looks. You know, you can personalize it with any letter that you like. And I love how the rocks look at the bottom and our little bling just added. It looks absolutely beautiful. I thought of this. I said, hey, that'd be a nice idea. And here we go with some string lights from the Dollar Tree underneath the bottom. I think they look lovely, all lit up with that. And here we go with the candles inside. I think they look lovely for the diva or a personalized monogram on the candle holders. All right, everyone, tell me what you think of these two personalized candle holders that I made using the Cricut Explorer 3. I think they look lovely. So leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think. And if this is your first time here, I do hope you will hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to press the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload another DIY to share. And I hope everyone gives me a thumbs up for today's DIY. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on and seeing the DIY I had to share with you today. And remember, as always, to stay blessed from Petal is Blessed. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.